Alrighty, here are the ingredients that I use to make my yellow tomato sauce. All of these vegetables here were grown in my own garden, but of course, I still haven't gotten the opportunity to grow pepper or to, have a good way to have a lot of salt, but that's okay. And of course, I will add a pinch of the Zatarain's cayenne pepper. So basically everything else is grown in the garden except for these three little items here. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at that sweet basil. This is an elephant garlic. Nice big one. That's just one clove. Now if you're going to use regular soft neck cloves, use the 3 cloves to equal the same amount. So we have, I think, about 7 average sized tomatoes. I think, let me see, 2, 4, 6, and I have 8. So, yeah, 8 tomatoes, and I'm just going to be tossing in some candy cane peppers, some of my own bell peppers, an onion, and these little bit of seasonings, and then I will get to the next step.
Ready, go!
Now we are going to fry these up, and then we're going to go ahead and flash steam in a quick boil. After that water gets boiling over in that pot, we're going to just do them just like 30 seconds or so, and then the skins will come right off, because with this sauce I am not going to be doing skins in this one, but I will save the skins and I will dehydrate them for making tomato powder later. So This is my non-stick pan. I won't use anything that has metal utensils in this pan. I like to keep it this way. So now we're just going to fry these up until they get a really nice little brown glaze to them. And I see a pepper that didn't get totally done up. I'll get that one out. Oh well, I'll eat it. That's good. Okay, yeah, just so I'm gonna fast forward, and we're gonna skip. Well, not really skip. I will just kind of do some fast forward videos for you, so you don't have to watch all this boring parts. But before I do that, let's add in some wonderful. That's a good pepper. It's not enough. The pink Himalayan salt. Let's do this side. That's as much as I'm going to use for this one. Let me tone that down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, some delicious Himalayan salt. And a little bit more, because there's going to be a lot of tomatoes. So, I just doubled the amount of salt. Or about a teaspoon or less. Oh no, I'm not using that one. And some basic black pepper. Just cook those up. Turn this down. I don't want to burn them. I want them to get nice and tender. I like mine really, really soft, so that way once it goes in with the tomatoes, it all cooks very well together. So it makes a really, really, really good yellow tomato pasta sauce, or it's good for a dip. Oh my gosh, there's so many different ways to use this. Oh, in a lasagna, that's the next thing I want to make using this sauce. Yeah, I guess still got a few peppers in here, but I ain't worried about it once it didn't get fully cut. Alright, let's move on to the next stage. Okay, now we did a quick flash boil on these tomatoes, and as you can see, skins come right off, and all of the skins will go into the dehydrator and become a tomato powder that I can use for just about anything that I want. After I scan all of these, the only thing I have to do is mix everything together. After these are diced, I'll dice these up really good. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Put them in the pan for now until my other parts are ready. So yeah, just peel them off. Look at all that meat. These things are so meaty. I love these tomatoes. They have really become my favorite tomato to use in tomato sauce, because God knows I've had a lot of trials and errors, but this, oh my goodness, make your mouth water just thinking about it. Maybe I should let that one in a little bit longer. Oh well, I've already dumped out the water now. No, I get it off. Not a big issue. Do it from the bottom. Alright, no need to watch this entire process. This can be just as boring as watching things fry or paint dry. So, we're gonna go ahead to the next step. Alright, I have diced up the tomatoes, chunked them out with a knife, no extra water, added just a tiny bit more salt, and now I'm going to add all of the bell peppers, the garlic, and the parsley with the olive oil. Now we're going to just simmer it all together. Pretty simple and absolutely delicious. Now, some people like to add a little bit of sugar, and I will do that too because I like a sweeter sauce. I've already added just, literally a pinch of the cayenne pepper for itsy bitsy amount of spice, not too much. Last time I put too much in it. It was great. The sauce was perfect, other than I had placed way too much cayenne for my liking. Now, some people really like a really hot and spicy food, but I do not. I like it ever so slightly mild. So now we're just gonna let this simmer up. And then I will use the potato masher. Let me crank this up a little bit. We gotta get this up to a nice boil. It'll soften the tomatoes a little more. It'll be much, I think, more flavorful this time without the tomato skins. So, now that we've got that, and there we go. Look at that. Now we're just gonna let it cook up really good, and we will be right back. Okay. Been about half an hour. I've been kind of mashing it around. Forgot to hit record like a goofball, but it's okay. It's still gonna look the way it looks. I just turned it down from medium heat down to a simmer. It's getting there. It's looking good. Let me adjust it. Here we go. That looking nice yellow tomato sauce. It's starting to look like the way I like it, but it of course has to be a lot smoother for me. I like a really smooth sauce. So we're gonna let this simmer now till this gets a lot thicker. Just gonna let a lot of the moisture evaporate. That's why I don't have a lid on it, just a splatter cover. God knows I know how to splatter. Alright, put that cover back on. Let that sit for a little bit. Let it do its thing. Do your thing. Alright, so the sauce is pretty much all simmered down. See how much it's done, went down to a lot less amount. I think that's about for a nice perfect sauce. So my next process, other than boiling up some pasta, is gonna be, let me grab this. Of course I will do this off the camera, but yeah, I'll use this and make it a more smooth sauce for, you know, how we like it. So let me get to doing that and I will be right back. Alright, now I have this ready to be blended up really smooth. Gotta be careful not to get this on myself because this would burn. There we go. Yellow tomato sauce. It can be used for just about anything. I'll tell you what, we put this on some regular frozen pizza. Oh my gosh, it just enhanced the flavor of all that pizza, man. It was just like gone in no time. Yeah. Oh, I just made a mess. But here we go. That's how she looks. Check that out. That is perfect sauce right there. Oh, that's gonna be good. Now, it is time for me to boil my pasta. Don't need that on video because pretty sure y'all know how to boil pasta. Alright, see y'all again in a moment. Alright, my water's boiling, but I know I didn't turn my light back on. I'm going to be using 2 types of pastas. Veggie pasta, and of course, one of our favorites. We always like to try to use this in any type of pastas. But the elbow macaroni, but yeah, still gotta have more veggies, right? So that's the last of that box. So I'm gonna have to get me some more. Stock up on some of that. Alright, so I'm gonna put in 3 cups of pasta. For those who don't know. There, combination of the 2. Let those boil together. I go past el dente. I don't do al dente. I go straight into tender. I don't know. I just feel like when it's pasta and sauces, you need to enjoy it. Not sit there and gnaw on some rubbery noodles. Anyways, be back in a moment. Again. Alright. Guess what? Dinner is ready. I've only been cooking on this forever. But first, let's pull out our delicious pasta. I actually coated it in olive oil. So the first plate I'm making is for my hubby, my chipmunk. That way he can take that first plate. He's, I think, grating the cheese for us. I think I'd better get different spoon. Where's my other spoon? Patience is a virtue. Sometimes. Yeah, that's where it went. I don't know where that one went, but anyways. Alright. Let's find one that doesn't have holes in it. There we go. We're just going to use this one. On goes the sauce, y'all. Do a little pre-mix for him. Your cheese ready? Whoa, drop some pasta. Let's not waste nothing. Oh my gosh. Alright. Take some, what's this, Vermont cheddar?
Extra sharp.
Extra sharp.
Seriously sharp.
Seriously sharp. Vermont cheddar. Alright, well, for all of you vegans out there, I'm going to apologize in advance because even though the first part of this was a totally vegan recipe, you know what? There you go. Now, let's take a little bit more of that. Put that on the meatballs. Oh yeah. Yes, we do enjoy meatballs. I've been doing a lot of meatless stuff lately, and you know what? Tonight is meatball night. And homemade sauce. Oh yeah, good stuff. Alright, that is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you learned something, let me know in comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to tickle that notification bell. Take care, everybody. Have a blessed day.